Welcome into the recap of the White Sox 6-2 victory over the Minnesota Twins as the Sox take 3 of 4 from their division rivals in the series ending at Wright Field this afternoon with Davis Martin getting his career-high 8th victory. It's May 28th, folks. Who knows what's around the corner? This guy is just a beast. Let's get into it. It's also brought to you by our great partners at Lakeside Bank. That's right, every Lakeside client has their own Lakeside banker. That's why I've been a client for more than 20 years. Lakeside Bank, it's about time. Well, Davis Martin was magnificent today. 6 innings. 2-hit, 1-run baseball with 5 Ks. He's locked in. Defense is playing well behind him. Antonacci's making sliding catches, and they're coming up with big hits in big spots, and that's what winning baseball teams do. They ride hot pitching, and they come up with a big hit in a big spot. Let's get into the breakdown of this one. It's also brought to you by our great partners right back there. Tasty Trade, stocks, crypto, futures, options, whatever you trade, your platform you do it at should be tastytrade.com. Bottom of the first, I thought it was a key portion in the game. My friend and co-founder, Ryan McGuffey, that was his play of the day today. He thought the White Sox on the run line, and he was right on the money. And in the first inning, Colson Montgomery comes through. There's a walk to Vargas, a stolen base with 2 outs, and Colson Montgomery, base hit, 1-0 White Sox. That's your game-winning hit. I mean, they never came back and tied the game, so it goes down officially as the game winner. But when you're riding Davis Martin, who was magnificent, and then Randal Grichuk, you've got to give Chris Getz a ton of credit for the moves this dude has made, whether that's making a minor trade for David Sandlin, who made his debut last night and threw 6 1-hit, 1-run, magnificent innings, retiring the last 18 batters that he faced after a leadoff home run to Byron Buxton, or picking up Randal Grichuk, who was horrifically bad with the Yankees. Guess what he is with the White Sox? 38 plate appearances, 13 RBIs. The dude has been locked freaking in. Comes up with a big hit in a big spot today, breaks the game open, and the White Sox win it by a final of 6-2. Player of the game, I could go Grichuk. I'm going Davis Martin. Davis Martin, you are the Gallagher Insurance Player of the Game. Gallagher has been serving the Chicago business community since 1927. AJG.com. All right, if you look at the box score today and the scoring breakdown, Tristan Peters gets a hit in the 3rd. Grichuk comes up with his 5th double. That scores 3 runs. Murakami has a double, get a hit, or excuse me, to bring in a run, to bring in Antonacci, and it really was never a ball game. The Twins were not in this from the get-go, and the White Sox win it again by a final of 6-2. 6-8-1, a whole lot better than 2-5-1. Let's go inside the box score and take a look at the White Sox numbers, brought to you by SinusandSnoringMD.com. This dude doesn't have allergy problems. This dude doesn't snore because of these great people at SinusandSnoringMD.com. Check them out immediately. Antonacci, a 1 for 4. Murakami, I already told you, a 1 for 2 with 2 walks and an RBI. 2 for 4 for Montgomery with an RBI. 3 for 4 for Peters with an RBI. 1 for 4 with 3 RBIs. So it was only really an 8-hit attack. It wasn't like the White Sox bludgeoned the Twins. Big hits in big spots, and their bullpen was very, very good today, especially that guy at the back end, Grant Taylor. Oh, doctor, this guy is throwing gas. Hadn't gotten any work, so they bring him in, and he's hitting 100 miles an hour. Super cool to see the vibe around this team. And now the Motor City Kitties, the Detroit Tigers, are going to roll in here tomorrow. They fresh off a 7-1 loss today. They are 13 games, I believe, under 500, and they're horrible. I don't know what's going on in Detroit. They spent huge payroll, and that team is awful, truly awful. Sox have a chance. Let's see what you can do this weekend. Let's take a look at the starting pitching matchup brought to you by our great partners at Hooters. 11 Chicago area locations, originalhooters.com. Davis Martin, 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. It's earned 5 Ks, 2 walks. ERA now an even 2.00. And Martin's latest gem gives the White Sox their first winning month since 2023. How cool is that? Pitching for the Minnesota Twins, they had their starter scratched 30 minutes before the game with some type of an injury, so they had to go to Woods Richardson. He went 2 2/3, 5 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 4 Ks, 3 walks, and his ERA, not real good, 7.74, and they used 5 relievers as the White Sox win the ballgame by a final of 6-2. Have a great rest of your night. Appreciate you greatly. Go White Sox. Take that.